So the Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill once again involved in some activity with the police. The police respond to a high-rise apartment building. The police were called by his wife's mother, who said Tyreek was unpredictable, was acting impulsive, threw something on the floor, flipped out, grabbed the baby, walked toward the balcony. I always thought it was kind of interesting, his wife. I mean, you're marrying this dude. He filed for divorce or didn't, or we don't know what he did. And, you know, you're having a baby with him, but he's having babies all over the place with all different types of women, you know. And look, you're innocent until proven guilty. No charges were actually filed this time. The case was closed. And the Miami Dolphins now say we have no further comment. But, you know, last year when Tyreek wound up getting into a back and forth with the cop, and the cop was excessive, pulled him out of the car, all that. Fact was, Tyreek, I got hell for saying this. I got so much crap for saying this. But I don't love Tyreek's attitude, man. I didn't love Tyreek's attitude when he was speeding and he got pulled over. I didn't like Tyreek's attitude when he's slapping somebody on a dock. I don't like Tyreek's attitude when he's tackling some lady or doing this and that. And quite frankly, he hasn't been all that on the field in the clutch when it matters. Tua gets a lot of hate, and Tua deserves some of it. But Tyreek out here hasn't been clutch in the most pivotal situations either. And I just think it's indicative of the Dolphins' current culture, where these guys get these huge checks. They get a pass on everything. They do what they want. It's super player friendly. There's no accountability. The culture's bankrupt. And, you know, we're just paying these guys. There's no accountability on the field or off the field. And to me, Tyreek, great player. Thanks for the time, 2 years of really good, ability. But, if I'm a Dolphins fan or I'm in the front office with this dude's contract and the fact he's getting older and the fact that he really, hasn't produced as well, with Tua probably not being the guy and with this regime and staff probably not being the staff, I'm ready to get some assets. I know the Finns aren't going to do it because they're not, in the same mentality as me. But, and that's part of the reason they're not very good, really, ever. But this is part of the problem with the Miami Dolphins. And honestly, I'm tired of this dude's antics. I know some people out there defend him and, but it's a childish mentality, man. At some point, you got to grow up. You got to have responsibility. You got to act like a grown man and stop acting like a kid. And this cat, man, he just can't do it. So I'm tired of his antics, bro. I'll root for him when he's on the field and he's catching touchdowns and all that. But this dude, man, again, it's not just this one incident and he's innocent until proven guilty. Who knows what really happened? Some people, there's domestic disputes. Things happen. But at the end of the day, man, this is a pattern now of the dude just being at the wrong place, the wrong time, engaging in the wrong things. So, just frustrating. So that's what I got to say about that, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're watching In the Blender with Shake. We will have more content soon from Larry K. Subscribe to Phin Fury's channel, man, and keep up with the Dolphins. I ain't very excited about the season, but the season is coming. Thank you to all who support the channel. Talk to you later.